Hi guys, welcome to the YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a top. Okay, so you're going to grab your yarn and make a slip knot. So to do that, I just fold over a small piece and then just tie a knot like that to make, actually making a magic circle. So I'm going to do it this way. What you're going to do is chain. You're going to chain 4 like that. Once that's done, sorry guys, I have flu. Please don't mind my voice for breaking and cracking. You're going to slip stitch into the first stitch like that. Once that's done, you're going to chain 2, and then in the middle of that 4 that you chain, just make sure you tighten it and then try and wiggle your way until you find the middle of that chain. You're going to place a double crochet, so you yarn over, insert your hook, pull through 2, and then pull through 2 again. That is 1 double crochet. And then you're also going to do another one, yarn over, set your hook, pull through 2, and then pull through 2 again. That's the second one, and then yarn over, pull through 2, oops, pull through 2 again. That's 3 double crochets, and then chain 2 like that. And then you're going to yarn over in the same space of your hook, of your circle, make another double crochet. In that same space, you're going to make another one, another double crochet. We're only working in the circle, guys. So that's my second double crochet, and then in the circle again, I'm going to make another one. So I have 3 double crochets, and I'm going to do one more. Remember, the chain 2 that we did counts as 1 double crochet. So in total, we have 4 on the right hand side and 4 on the left hand side. So yeah, I'm just counting, showing you guys. We have 4. Remember the chain 2 that we did, it counts as a double crochet. Now you're gonna chain 2 and then turn your work. In the first stitch, you are gonna place 2 double crochets. Okay, so you chain 2 and then place 2 double crochets in the first stitch. In the next stitch, place a single double crochet. So you're only increasing on the first stitch. In the next stitch, place a single double crochet. In the next stitch, place a single double crochet. Now we're going to be working in the chain 2 space. You're going to yarn over and put a double crochet in that chain 2 space, and then another double crochet in that chain 2 space. So that is 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space. And then what you're going to do is chain 2 and then place 2 double crochets in that chain 2 space as well. So we are still working in the chain 2 space. You're just going to place 2 double crochets, and then in the next stitch you're going to place a single double crochet, and then the next one a single double crochet as well, and then the next one a single double crochet as well. So that's how it's looking like. Just counting down my stitches, making sure everything is even. And then now we're going to be working on that chain 2 space, the chain 2 that we did in the beginning, and you're going to place a double crochet in there. And then you're also going to place another one in that same chain 2 space when we first started our row. So it's 2 double crochets because we're trying to keep it straight at the bottom. So you're going to chain 2 and then turn your work. In the first stitch, you are going to place a double crochet. So that's what I am doing, and then another double crochet. So 2 double crochets in the first stitch, and then in the next space you're going to place single double crochet. Also in the next one, a single double crochet. So you're going to be placing single double crochets in each and every single stitch until we reach our chain 2 space. Okay, now I'm at my chain 2 space. You're gonna place 2 double crochets in that chain 2 space, and then you're gonna chain 2 like that, and then in that chain 2 space place 2 double crochets again in that space, just like that. And then in the next stitch you're gonna place a single double crochet. So you're gonna be working single double crochets until the last stitch, where we must make an increase by placing 2 double crochets in the first stitch. Okay, so I am reaching my last stitch. I'm placing 2 double crochets in that space, the last chain space, and then as you can see my work is straight, and then chain 2, turn my work, and then the first stitch place 2 double crochets, make an increase basically the first stitch, and then the next few stitches you are gonna place single double crochets in each and every single stitch. Guys, the pattern from here is very repetitive. As long as you get the gist of what I'm doing, you should be okay, because it's just a repeat from here on. Okay, I'm just placing my last double crochet, and then now I'm working in my chain 2 space, where I'm gonna place 2 double crochets in that chain 2 space, and then I'm gonna chain 2 and then place 2 double crochets in that same chain 2 space, just like that. And then in the next stitch I am gonna place a double crochet, and then work double crochets for the entire row until the last stitch where we gotta place an increase, which is 2 double crochets. We are in the last stitch. We're gonna place 2 double crochets in the same space. Guys, sorry, I have flu. Like, doing this voiceover has been so hard. But anyways, from here onwards you're just gonna repeat the same pattern until you get your desired length. Okay, so in total I did a total of 17 rows, and I am working a size small. So if you're doing a medium, maybe you can add 3 more rows. If you're doing a large, you can do 6 more rows. And then for an extra small, you're just gonna minus 2 from what I have. So I did 17 and you're just gonna minus 2. Okay, so I chained 1, and then I'm just placing a single. Yeah, clearly I was rushing. I don't know what I was rushing to. So you're gonna chain 1, and then what you're gonna do next is work a single crochet. To do that, set your hook and then pull through, and then insert your hook in the next stitch, pull through, and then pull through 2. So basically it's a single crochet stitch in each and every single hole available. So that's basically what I'm doing for this next pattern of my top. I was about to say dress. Yeah, anyways, so I'm just creating a border for my top in each and every single double crochet stitch. Okay y'all, so I am almost at my chain 2 space, so I'm just working a single crochet in the last stitch, and then in that chain 2 space you're gonna place 5 single crochets. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you what I did. So basically 5 single crochets. Okay, once that's done, in the next stitch you're gonna place a single crochet and then do a single crochet in each and every single stitch until the bottom of your shirt, and I'll meet you guys there. Okay, so I'm done with my single crochet border, and now we're gonna move on to making the bottom of the top. So what you're gonna do is chain 2 and then make a double crochet in wherever there was a double crochet. Please make a double crochet. So what you're gonna do is at least place like 2 double crochets in each of the double crochet spaces. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I don't know how to explain it, but like make sure your border is like um evenly distributed. Okay, so I'm just placing 2 double crochets in the, because now I'm working, oh, I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah, just placing single double crochets in each and every single stitch, making sure they're evenly distributed. They're not like, it's not leaving gaps as I do so. So you know, so put as many double crochets as you need to make sure your work is not gappy. Oh, so you're gonna do this from one end to another. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how it looks like. So I'm almost at the end. I'm just doing my final few double crochets, making sure it's nice and straight. And then for the next row you are gonna chain 2, and then in the first stitch you're gonna place a double crochet, and then another in the next stitch, another in the next stitch, and another. So this is just a normal row of double crochets. So you're gonna do double crochets for this entire row until you get to the end. No increases, no nothing. So that's what I'm doing. I'll meet you guys at the end. Okay, so I'm almost at the end of my row. So I'm just showing you guys how it's looking. Super duper cute. So yeah, so that's basically how it's looking like. For the next row you're gonna chain 4 like that, and then you're gonna skip 1 stitch. In the second stitch from your hook you're gonna place a double crochet, and then chain 1, yarn over, skip 1, and place a double crochet. So you chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next stitch, and then chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next stitch. So you're going to be repeating this process for the entire row, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet to the next. So you're going to do this until the end of your row. I'll meet you guys when I'm almost done. Okay, so I am done with my mesh row. Now I'm going to chain 2, turn my work. In the first stitch, I'm going to place a double crochet. In the chain 1 space, I'm going to place a double crochet. In the double crochet space, I'm going to place a double crochet. In the chain 1 space, I'm going to place a double crochet. And then in the top of the double crochet, I'll place a double crochet, chain 1 space, a double crochet. So what I'm doing is placing double crochets in each and every single stitch just to get back to the normal pattern of double crochets. So basically I'm going to do this for my entire row as well until I get to the other side. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing for this particular row. I'm almost at the end of my work, so what I'm gonna do is just show you guys how I end my work. Out of that chain 4, count 2 and then place a double crochet. Once that's done, just showing you guys how my work looks like. Once that's done, you're gonna chain 2 and then turn your work. In the first stitch, place a double crochet. The next stitch, a double crochet, and a double crochet in the next. So it's just a repeat of row 2. So just placing a double crochet in each and every single stitch until the end of your row. Okay, so I am done with my previous row. I was gonna start a new row, just chain 4 and then skip 1, and then in the next stitch place a double crochet and then chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next. So you are repeating row 3 in this pattern. So chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next. So you guys already get the gist of the pattern. You're gonna do it until the end of your row. Okay, so I'm gonna chain 2 and cut off my yarn, but if you want yours to be longer, you can continue adding rows, but I think that's enough for me. Chain 2, then cut off your yarn, and that's basically my top finished. I just need to add little rows and the string to join my work. So to do that, I'm gonna make a slip knot, just trying to be precise, just making a slip knot and making a very long chain. I'll suggest you chain 250 or 300. I chained very little and then I had to add at the end, so at least 250 or 300. Like, make a nice long chain. It's better to have a long chain than a short chain, so that's what I'm doing right over here. Okay, so my chain is all done. I'm just showing you guys to where to actually weave in the chain. You can do it on either side, it does not matter. So I'm just taking my long string and then just tying a knot to join the string and my top, and then that's it. And then what I'm going to do is turn my work over, and then I'm going to weave in the work. I'm going to weave in the chain. So basically that's what I'm going to be showing you in this portion of the video. But please do note my chain was short, so I had to add a couple more a couple of more chains. But yeah, that's basically me showing you guys how to weave in the top. But come on, I don't think I need to explain this part. Yeah, this is me adding more because my chain was too short. But yeah, y'all, so the top section is done. Once you weave in
the top,
your end, that's done. We're gonna start on the final touch, which is the rose. In order to do that, you're gonna make a slip knot, just like that. This part is optional. If you want a rose, you can. If not, you don't have to do it. Make a slip knot and then
chain 60.
Make a chain of 60. So that's what I am doing. Chaining 60.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23.
Okay, so I'm done with my chain of 60. Now I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4. In the fourth stitch from my hook, I'm gonna yarn over and insert a double crochet in that stitch, just like that. What you're gonna do next is you're gonna count 4 chains, and then in the fourth stitch out of the 4 that you counted, you're gonna place a double crochet in that particular stitch, and then you're gonna chain 4 and then place a double crochet in the same stitch again, and then you're gonna count 4 on your chain space. In that fourth stitch, you're gonna place a double crochet, chain 4, and then make a double crochet in the same stitch again. You're gonna count 4 in the fourth stitch. You're gonna place a double crochet. And then chain 4 and then a double crochet in the same stitch again. So you gotta repeat this for the rest of the row until the end. Literally, I'll meet you guys when I'm almost at the end. Okay, so I'm almost at the end. I'm just doing my chain 4 and then double crochet into the same space, and then skip 4 and double crochet into the last stitch, chain 4 and then double crochet. So that's the first portion done. So now we're gonna move on to the next portion. You're gonna chain and then turn your work, and then you're gonna place 1 double crochet in that space, 2 double crochet in that space. I'm gonna place another one, which is 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7 and 8, and then 9, 10. We're making the petals. Okay, and then in that triangular space, you're going to place a slip stitch or a single crochet, but I prefer slip stitch, like that. Yeah, I ended up not knowing what to do, but anyways. Okay, single crochet. Please do a single crochet, and then you're going to place 10 double crochets again in that same space. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. In the next stitch, you're going to place a single crochet. And then 10 double crochets. So y'all, you're going to repeat the same pattern across your rows. I'll meet you guys when I am almost at the end. So you're just going to repeat the same thing: 10 double crochet, single crochet, 10 double crochet, and so on and so forth. Okay, and then single crochet, and then the last stitch you're gonna place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the last thing you should have is a petal, and then you end it off with a slip stitch, and then cut off your yarn, just like that. The next step is just arranging your rows. This part you can just watch. Yeah, watch what I'm doing, and then yeah. For this portion, you're gonna grab your darning needle, and then this is where we're gonna start sewing. So yeah, struggling threading it, but you get the gist of it. The way it is, that's how you're gonna thread. So I'm just showing you guys what I did. So that's my little rows. You can even use hot glue if you have, or glue, but I just prefer, well, I don't prefer, it's what I have at the moment. So just tying a knot, because I realized, girl, you did not tie a knot. But anyways, make sure you tie enough knots. Okay, and then just basically start sewing into your rows. Okay, lovelies, that basically sums up my video. I'm just trying to fix it, but yeah, that's my top all done. Hope you guys like the video. Bye.